I wanted to share something special from a friend and former Life Shift guest, Nina Rodriguez. She just released the new trailer for her podcast, Grief and Light, and it's such a grounded, honest reflection on what life looks like after loss that I wanted to share it with all of you. If you've heard Nina's episode on the Life Shift, you already know how she talks about grief with this quiet strength, seeing it not as something to move on from, but something that we can all move forward with. This trailer is actually just a beautiful listen, so I reached out to see if she could send me the file so that I could share it with you. And it's just a reminder that grief and light can exist at the same time. So here's the trailer, and if it resonates with you, make sure you go and follow Grief and Light on your favorite podcast platform.
You just lost your loved one. Now what? Welcome to Grief and Light, a podcast about the honest truth of life after loss. I'm your host, Nina Rodriguez. My journey began after the sudden loss of my only sibling, Joseph, a loss that cracked me open and changed everything. From what truly matters in life to how I show up in the world, grief thrusts us into living in the both and of life, where opposites like sorrow and joy coexist, where we do not move on, we move forward with. I call this Felicitresa, life through grief-colored lenses, where grief and joy hold hands, and each of our stories, when shared, becomes a lighthouse for someone else, a steady glow in the dark that says, you are not alone, and we are in this together. Here, we don't see grief as something to fix, but as a life experience to integrate. It's the roommate we never asked for, but have to learn to live with, shaping us, teaching us, and walking beside us. On Grief and Light, you'll hear reflections and conversations that honor post-traumatic growth without bypassing pain, and remind us that grief work, at its heart, is life-affirming. And this is our mission, to help foster a more grief-informed, hopeful world, one story and one conversation at a time. So if you're seeking a place where your grief is seen, your story belongs, and the light still breaks through, this is it. Subscribe to Grief and Light wherever you listen to podcasts, and join me as we learn to live in the and, where grief and light coexist.